on the type of numerical data types. Okay, as you can see here, okay, it stated that there are 6 numerical data types: byte, short, int, long, float, and double. And the sample variables declarations are as follows, as you can see. Okay, for this one, you have to drag it to the left side here. Okay, for example, we have the variable of int, and then the variable type, int, and the variables name are I, J, K, and then another example, we have a variable type of float, and then we have the variable name as number 1, number 2, and then we have long, okay, and then a long as a variable type, and the variable name is big integer, and as this, the variable type is double, and the variable name is big number. Okay, next is stated that at the time a variable is declared, it also can be initialized. Okay, meaning that we can initialize it in time as the value for variable count, and 34 as the value for the variable height, as is. Okay, that's about the numerical types, and then we have assignment statement. So what is the assignment statement? Okay, here, okay, as we can see, we assign a value to a variable using an assignment statement. So the syntax is you have the variable, give variable name here, and then you state the expression, okay, that refer to the variable. So examples, okay, as you can see, the variable name is sum, and then the expression is first number plus second number. Okay, this is the first example, and then the second example is ABG as the variable name, and then the expression is in bracket 1 plus 2 plus 3, and then divide by 3.0.
Madam, maaf
Yes.
ganggu.
Ya, ya.
Madam dah start slide ke?
Ada, tak ada.
Oh, kami masih dekat dekat mana? Oh, kita tak bergerak Madam.
Ya, tak bergerak. Okay, sorry.
Hmm.
I dah share kan? Sekarang yang you nampak
Dah
tak?
share madam, tapi dia empat segi.
Empat segi.
Slide dia
Ha.
kecil. Dia slide dia
Tak full
kecil.
tak full screen Madam.
Oh, ya ke? Sekejap. Nampak dekat saya macam dah full screen. Saya tak. Oh tak, sorry.
Sekarang okey madam.
Okey, madam.
Sorry. Aduh.
Betul Madam, kami nak
Ya.
minta recordkan apa kelas ni boleh?
Oh, boleh. Cuma kadang tu saya sound bila saya dengar balik macam tak berapa tu, dan saya buat balik semula sebenarnya recording saya tu. Cuma saya tak upload lagi. Tu maksud saya sebelum midterm break tu nanti saya akan upload semualah. Okay, sekejap kalau untuk yang ni sekejap. Tadi tu saya dengar suara macam tak elok. Ni dah belum full screen lah. Apa tadi? Ya Allah, record. Sorry. Now okay ke? Boleh nampak dah full screen.
Belum full screen ni Madam.
Hello. Kenapa dekat saya dah full screen? dah share. And then, saya dah tadi full screen dah. Eh, full screen ke tak? Saya dah full screen dah ni.
Tak full screen, madam.
Aduh, kenapa ya? Jangan. Saya stop dulu. Saya start. Okay, sekarang okey tak?
Okay, madam. Full screen.
Okay, good. Okay, now we continue on arithmetic operators. So for the arithmetic operators, so yes, dia samalah, okay, similar to the one that we did in other programming language. So this is the table, okay, as you can see here, we have the addition symbol, okay, the subtraction symbol, multiplication symbol, division symbol, and the modular division symbol. This is the expression, and this is example on how to get the value for this operation. Okay, so this is the precedence rules. So you follow as the what the arithmetic precedence rule. Okay, the high level would be the bracket. Okay, and then followed by the what the unary operator, and then followed by the multiplication and division and the modulus, and then finally the addition and the subtraction. Okay, next the primitive versus reference. Okay, the numerical data, okay, are called primitive data types, and the objects are called reference data types. Okay, because the contents are addresses that refer to memory locations where the objects are actually stored. Because normally when we declare the objects, we also declare the identifier to refer the data types of the object. Okay, so this is the example, okay, on the primitive data declaration and assignments. Okay, on the left side is the code, okay, and the right side is the state of memory. Okay, on the left side, okay, as you can see here, on the box, in the box here, okay, I enter first number, second number, and then the value, okay, the initiated value for your first number is 234, and then the initiated value for the second number is 87. Okay, here, okay, stated as the what it refer A, it stated A to refer the first number, okay, and then the second number, okay, means that refer to the variable's name, and the B here refers to the value, okay, initiated value to the variable's name. Okay, this is how the state of memory. Okay, here the value will be stored under first number, and then the value of 87 will be stored under second number. Okay, this is the assigned variables. Assign value to the assigned variables. Okay, next on the assigning numerical data. Okay, here as you can see, int number, Okay, this is the variable declaration, int number, and then the value for number is 237, and the second number, okay, the second variable number is 35. Okay, here the first would be 237. Okay, the first value for number is 237, but then the latest number will be considered as 35. Okay, it will the memory will look at the latest number, okay, that being stored under the variable name. Uh, As you can see here, okay, the first value is 237, but then the latest number is 35. So the memory will store the latest number, which is 35, under number. It will overrides the previous value of the variable number. Okay, so this is the meaning of assigning the numerical data. This is how the coding looks like, and this is how the illustration in the state of memory. So this is the assigning object. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, under code. Okay, under the program, then we have customer with the capital C, and then customer with the small c. So this is the object name. Okay. Then next one we have the variable, the object to be as equals new customer with the capital C. Okay, and then here customer equals to new capital C for the customer. Okay, so for this one, okay, the reference, we can say the identifier, we look at the latest, okay, the latest statement. Just now for the assigning value, it will refer to the latest value. Next, for the objects, assigning objects, it will refer to the latest, okay, latest object, which is this line. It was stated as this line. That's why if you can remember about the term of the garbage collection, so this is the example of what is the garbage collection means. Okay. Next, on the having two reference to a single object. Okay. This sample code, okay, shows the effect of two reference variables pointing to the same object, okay, which is perfectly legal. So this slide, okay, it highlights the critical fact that the name variable and object are um, two distinct and separate entities. Okay, and it is no problem to have multiple variables referring to a single object, much as a single person can be referred by many different names. For example, here we have the object customer, then we have claimants, and then we have claim. Okay, and then claimants equals to new customer. Between equals to claimants. So here, okay, for the 8 variables are allocated in memory. So claimants is under customer. Okay, and then we have twin. Okay, twin is also under customer, but the latest would be this line. Okay, claimants will be assigned to the customer. Okay, it will claimants will be the latest value of the object. Means the latest objects that refers that being stored under customer. So this is the the type of mismatch. Okay, for example, okay, we have int age, okay, and that age equals to j option pane and dot show input dialog. So here we assign one numerical data type to a variable of another numerical data type. Okay. Um, but you cannot assign a number to a string variable. Okay. So here this is H is under int. It's a type of int. But then here the value that you stated here is a type of string. So it is so there is a mismatch type. So you cannot use this syntax. Okay. So means that you have to for the value here you should state as a number. Okay, to represent the value of int. Okay, next is on the decimal format class. Okay, here you will use the type of double. Okay, double num. Num is the variable name. So this is the value that being assigned to num. Okay, and this is the format. Okay, the object. Okay, that being the value that being stored under object decimal format. Okay, so here it will store as uh, the value to be printed. Okay, is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the value being uh the default value that being entered. Okay, so it display as this. But then when you state this syntax, okay, this statement, okay, this number should be printed as this format. Okay, so it means that it will printed to be as 3 decimal points. Okay, here since the syntax stated to be as 3 decimal points, so the output also here will be printed to be as in 3 decimal points. Okay, that's about the decimal format class. Okay, next is about the standard output. Okay, the standard output. Okay, the show message dialog method is intended for displaying short one-line message, not for a general purpose output mechanism. Using system.out, we can output multiple lines of text to the standard output window. Okay, so the standard output window can be sample standard output window for displaying multiple lines of text. Okay, the example standard output window to display multiple lines of text. Okay, the exact style of standard output window depends on the Java tool that you use. Okay, so the print method. Okay, the print method here. We use the print method to output a value to the standard output window. The print method will continue printing from the end of the currently displayed output. For example, you state as this statement system.out.print in the what in the bracket the statement to be printed out as hello Dr. Capin. So when you state this line, the print is the method. Okay, the method for the object to print the statement here as hello Dr. Caffeine. Okay. Next is about the print ln method. Okay, print ln method. As you can see here, okay, this one, okay, uh, as you can see here, okay, ntx equals to 1 to 3, and then you have the expression y equals to s plus x, and this is the line, okay, with the method print ln. Okay, what's the meaning of print ln? Is to skip a line. Okay, to skip a line. So here, as you can see here, okay, this is the output. Hello, Dr. Kathy. And then x equals to 1, 2, 3. And then next is what? Next is x. Okay, x plus x to be 2, 4, 6. Okay, 2, 4, 6, x plus x. Okay, so it skips the line of what? It should be hello Dr. Catherine. Okay, and then x equals to 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then next is x plus x. Okay, this one x here. Okay, is it print to a new line. It print to a new line. So it's stated as the what x plus this one. Okay, uh x plus x. Okay, x plus x equals to 2, 4, 6. Okay, and then continue with the end. Okay, it skips the line here for the y. Okay, and then here for the x. It skip. Okay, so this is about the scanner. Okay, for the scanner. Okay, still under standard input. Okay, but then the method used is the scanner. It refers to the object scanner. Okay, so here the technique of using system dot in. Okay, to input data is called standard input. Okay, we can only input a single byte using system.in directly. To input primitive data values, we use the scanner class from this is from Java 5.0. Okay, the version. So here, okay, as you can see here, scanner, and then scanner equals to scanner dot create. We have many objects. Okay, and then for the for the objects, okay, can have multi methods. Okay, many methods that refer to the objects or the class. So from here, okay, to get the input, okay, it will refer to the to the scanner. Okay, to the scanner as the object, and then the create here is the method. So this is the how to say it is the um, primitive, okay, primitive data values. Okay, so this is what the common scanner methods. Okay, for example, let's say you use next byte. Okay, so here you will state as scanner dot next byte, next double, next float. So all these, okay, the next byte, next double are the methods. Okay, methods of the scanner. Okay, and then next is about the math. Okay, math class in the java.lang. Okay, java.lang package contains class methods for commonly used mathematical functions. So you have the double type, and then with the variables name num, x, and y. So here, okay, dot. Okay, so the expression here num equals to max, okay, max class, okay, with the method of square root to for this expression. Okay, so this is about the what the types of classes in the Java programming. So Java have many how to say many package, okay, many package to what to construct a complete program. So this is the table, okay, for the math class. As you can see here, we have the yeah, exponent, okay, and we have log, we have floor, we have max, power, square root, and sin. So this is related to the mathematical operations. Okay, so this one is about the calculating the height of a pole. Okay, with this formula, okay, you can state as this. Okay, this is the sample the what the depiction of a coding to compute the height of a pole. Okay, you have these what the variables. Okay, with the max class. Okay, then this is the method. Okay, this one also. This is the class math. Okay, and this is the method to count the scene. Okay, to count for this one. Okay, so this formula can be written in the form of coding as this. Okay, so next is about the what uh, Gre- Gregorian calendar class. Okay, for this one, okay, use a Gregorian calendar object to manipulate calendar information. So, for example, here, okay, we have the object Gregorian calendar, and with the what the uh, class today, Independence Day. Okay, so here is the what the object with the value. Okay, so month 6 means July, 0 means January. So this is how the Gregorian calendar manipulate for the information. So next is about the what the retrieving calendar information. Okay, to retrieve, okay, you may use this what the constant, okay, the constant what value as for year, okay, month, day, or year will represent the what the year portion of the calendar date. Month will refer to the month portion of the calendar date. This date, the day of the month. Okay, so this is the meaning, the what the description of this um what the class constant for the date. Okay, when you want to rely on what the calendar information. When you want to retrieve the calendar information, so you may use this a constant's name. So for example, this one, okay, for the Gregorian calendar, okay, cow is equals to new Gregorian calendar. So this is a comment statement. Okay, assume today is November 9th, 2003. So this is how to print the output. Okay, you will get as this. Today is, okay, this is the value. The what? The date. The date value based on this syntax. Okay. So here what the month, okay, month, and then plus one. So month plus one, okay, and then this is the symbol here, okay, and then get the date is 9, and then the what the symbol here, the slash symbol, and then followed by the year. So this syntax statement, okay, it represents the format of the calendar. Okay, so this is how you write the Java program for the calendar to retrieve the calendar information. So that's about the under topic 3, okay, on the Java, okay, Java programming. the 6th October. So next, okay, we will continue on the selection. Okay, for the selections, okay,